How far would your kids go to protect each other? I found my 16-year-old son Josh in the principal's office in handcuffs with 2 cops and his English teacher looming over him. Your son is going to prison, Mr. Mitchell said. He's been impersonating a young woman online and sending me messages, trying to destroy my career because he failed his last essay. My stomach dropped as I stared at Josh, who looked exhausted but wouldn't break eye contact with his teacher. Josh, is this true? I asked. No, Josh said simply, because the profile isn't a young woman. It's a 13-year-old child and Mr. Mitchell has been flirting with her since January. The room went completely silent. That's ridiculous, Mr. Mitchell said, his face going pale. The profile said she was in college. No, it said she was in 8th grade at Jefferson Middle School. Her bio said 13 and loving life. I mentioned her age 5 times in our first conversation. The officer checked Instagram on his phone while Principal Nelson looked at the screenshots. This profile clearly states she's 13, the principal said slowly. There's even a 13th birthday post from January. You commented, happy birthday beautiful, with 3 heart emojis, Josh said. The officer read from the messages, his voice getting harder with each word. Mr. Mitchell, you wrote age is just a number, and you're so mature for 13. Mr. Mitchell's confidence crumbled. This is entrapment. He set me up. You sent shirtless photos to who you thought was a 13-year-old. Josh continued, his voice steady despite the tears in his eyes. You asked her to meet at your apartment. You told her not to tell her parents about your special friendship. My hands were shaking as I realized what my son had uncovered, and I felt bile rising in my throat. Now show them your messages to actual students, Josh said. Principal Nelson read more screenshots, his face paling with each one. These are messages to multiple freshman girls, 14 and 15-year-olds. Academic support, Mr. Mitchell said weakly, loosening his tie. At midnight, calling them beautiful, asking to meet privately, the officer asked, stepping closer to Mr. Mitchell. I could see something deeper in Josh's face, personal pain that made my maternal instinct scream that something worse was coming. And there's something else too, Josh said, and everyone turned to look at him. What do you mean? I asked, my heart stopping. Tell them about Sophia, Josh said to Mr. Mitchell, who went completely white and actually stumbled backward. I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Mitchell said, his voice going up an octave. Sophia is my twin sister, Josh said, his voice cracking for the first time. And Mr. Mitchell has been grooming her since September. The room started spinning because Sophia had been different lately, secretive, staying after school for study groups. Josh pulled out a pink phone I recognized as the one Sophia had lost months ago. He gave her a burner phone so you wouldn't find out. He's been telling her she's his soulmate, that she should wait until she's 18, that he's never met anyone who understands literature like she does. He's been meeting her during lunch in his locked classroom. The officer took the phone and started scrolling, his expression hardening with each message. Mr. Mitchell, these messages are extremely inappropriate. You're telling a 16-year-old you love her. She misinterpreted my mentoring, Mr. Mitchell said desperately, sweat pouring down his face. Teenage girls get crushes. You told her you dream about her, the officer read, his voice disgusted. You said you count the minutes until you see her in class. You bought her jewelry for her birthday. You described what you wanted to do to her when she turns 18. Where is Sophia now? I managed to ask through the lump in my throat. She's in algebra, Josh said. She doesn't know I took the phone. She's been too scared to say anything because he told her no one would believe her, that he'd fail both of us if she told, that he'd make sure she never got into college. She'll deny everything, Mr. Mitchell said, regaining some composure and straightening his jacket, because nothing inappropriate happened. Josh is manipulating this situation and his sister. Call her in, Josh said. Ask her about the poetry reading where mom thought she was at Sarah's house. Ask her why she's been throwing up before his class every day. Ask her about the bruises on her wrists. They called Sophia in, and she froze in the doorway when she saw all of us, her face going white when she spotted the pink phone in the officer's hand, and I could see her whole body start to tremble. Sophia, Principal Nelson said gently, we need you to tell us the truth about your relationship with Mr. Mitchell. Mr. Mitchell smiled warmly at her. That teacher smile that says you know the right answer. The same smile that had fooled all of us. Tell them, Sophia, he said softly, his voice like honey. Tell them the truth about our friendship. Tell them how I've only ever helped you with your writing. Josh reached for his sister's hand, but she pulled away, staring at Mr. Mitchell with an expression I couldn't read, tears starting to stream down her face. They have the phone, Josh whispered to her. They've seen everything. You don't have to protect him anymore. You don't have to be scared. Mr. Mitchell's smile never wavered, but his eyes were cold. Sophia knows nothing inappropriate happened. Don't you, Sophia? You know I never touched you. Sophia looked at me, then at the officers, then back at Mr. Mitchell, her whole body shaking now. Her mouth opened, then closed, like she was drowning in air. Sophia, Josh said, his voice breaking, please.